Hi Libra, this is Nyonjo from Truth Exchange Tarot, and I'm here to do your April 2017 reading. So, I want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. So your overall message for April 2017 is acceptance. Let's find out what that means from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. All right, so a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? This card invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? The phrase is, when I accept myself, I find love. And your other clarifying cards are healing and fire. So, obviously the larger message from that card is self-acceptance and self-love. But some of the other messages that I'm getting has to do with past, people from the past making you doubt yourself, making you feel like you're not worthy, making you feel just really dulling down your fire, your passion. And I know, Libra, you're a air sign, but there's still, there's an element of every element is within us. And the element of fire was dulled down, and with the healing card here, that is what your path is this month, is to just find a place of self-acceptance, sorry, my cat is like doing weird stuff. Donut. Find a place of self-acceptance. Find what will move towards what makes you feel at peace with yourself and complete, at one with yourself. And that requires removing the messages, the people, the surroundings, the environments that tell you otherwise. All right, so for your love reading, for the singles here, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands in particular, that definitely connects that to what I was just saying about your fire being dulled down, your motivation, your internal passion being hindered. And it's almost like it's as a result of a decision that you made. Let's get more clarity here. Okay. You have Three of Cups in reverse, the Hermit, and the Temperance card. And I think with the Three of Cups here, what it's saying with the Three of Cups is just definitely like dulling down your fire because of negative people. Like trying to feel like you need to belong, by dulling down your passions. Not talking about a particular passion. Not, revealing your desires to connect. This kind of sense of like apathy, or kind of like, just like being cool, like being like, a lot of people who perceive cool as someone who, like, people who are cool as someone who are never bothered. They're just like, oh, whatever. That happened, I don't really care. Well, that's not cool to me. Because what you're actually doing is being emotionally detached and not actually feeling anything towards anything. So what the Hermit here is telling you, you need to kind of maybe isolate yourself. Maybe not isolate yourself, move towards solitude right now, so you can feel at one with yourself again. So you can have the ability to make the decisions that will get you back to your fire, that make you feel a lot more complete and not like so attached to other people. All right, for the couples here, you have the Emperor in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So it's like you're losing control of the things that you're trying to juggle within your relationship. And it's like it's almost like you're trying to juggle different ways of how your relationship manifests is what I'm getting. Like some days your relationship happens like this, some day your relationship happens like that. Is what I'm getting. Like it's kind of all over the place. Like it's like ups and downs. Maybe it's just talking about the ups and downs of being in a relationship. But part of the ups and downs, part of the message here is just letting those, I think it's just letting those ups and downs happen and not trying to control the circumstances. Because a lot of times when you're trying to control things, you're preventing yourself from being vulnerable, what prevents you from actually seeing what is painful towards you, which prevents you from seeing what you need to heal. And when you heal, you're able to really fully accept yourself. Let's get some more messages here. Yeah. So you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, or sorry, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then the Six of Swords here. Yeah, this like Emperor, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Cats, man. So with the Knight of Pentacles, or sorry, I'm just throwing all the Knights out there. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, is this kind of, I'm getting emotional withdrawnness. Like I said, this passion is being almost watered down by being, I think, two sides. Being overly emotional and not being emotional enough. And in order for you to be able to address the ups and downs, you're going to have to be able to carry the information forward from the past around how you dealt with this. Yeah, with Three of Swords, this is situations that are either happening presently, like past within your relationship, past relationships, the information of the heartbreaks, of what kind of made you emotionally detached, what made you feel kind of out of control. That's what's going to be able to allow you to be able to, that's what's going to allow you to be able to move forward in your relationship. That's going to allow you to cross the bridge of what this current cycle is and to move into another cycle. And also to feel a little bit more balanced, because with the Six of Swords, to me, it's just kind of, it also could just be about communicating. I mean, Libra, you're someone who is an air sign, so communication is very crucial. Like this is your energy of this equity in communication. So I think that's what's going to allow you to move forward in your relationship, or know whether or not, discern whether or not to continue a relationship, is just to communicate, you know, have this equal back and forth, you know, about past things and how they're currently impacting the relationship, your past trauma or whatever. Because that trauma is a part of you. You have to accept that that's completely a part of you. All right, so for your, what do you call it? Work, passion, and community, you have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Justice card. Justice card. This is your energy, Libra. It's like need to have a balance. And part of that balance is moving away from what makes you unhappy, what makes you unstable. Utilizing this Knight of Wands energy to have this passion, this motivation, this drivenness, this unstoppableness towards your own energy, towards this idea of balance, towards, it's like with the Wands energy, Knight of Wands energy, you're just giving and giving and giving, so you're able to receive what you put back. But if you are so focused and stuck on this unhappiness, you're not going to be able to get a place of, a balanced place of motivation, or I say drawings of manifestation. Yeah. So you have the Two of Wands, and then you also have the Three of Cups in reverse. And I think with the Two of Wands, it's like you're gonna be the one who decides to move. This is your decision. This is up to you. This is not up to anybody else. Not anybody in your workplace, not anybody in your community, not anybody attached to this project. It is up to you to make the decision to move away. Because with the Three of Cups here, I mean, you have the Three of Cups reversed twice here. So it's like the external forces that are kind of preventing you from feeling balanced. Let's clarify here. Preventing you from being connected to your passion. Preventing you from making that choice that is fully informed. That fully is a choice dictated by you being out in your higher self. Like that, these external forces is what's preventing you from actually moving towards what makes you feel passionate and happy, and just like feeling like you're in, just like things are just right. You know, that's what's blocking you this month, Libra. All right, so for the spirituality, higher purpose, and additional messages, you have the Justice card, the Lovers here again, and the Judgment card. So what you need to know, I mean, what is your challenge? Like I said, is you being in your own energy, you finding a sense of balance, sense of oneness, sense of feeling like you're actually putting in and receiving the benefits of your efforts. What you need to know, like I said, with the Lovers, is just like it's up to you to make the decision. And this decision is also being guided by the universe, by spirit, whoever you feel connected to. If you don't feel connected to this higher purpose, this direction is your own intuition, your own thoughts, you trusting yourself. And once you get to a place to trust yourself, once you get to a place to ready to receive the messages from the higher self, higher purpose, you'll be able to make the decision between what is right and wrong. Because with the Lovers, it's just like these are two different things, two sides of the same coin, but very two different outcomes as it happens as a result. And what you need to know is that you have the tools to be able to make that decision. It's just a matter of doing that initial work, laying the groundwork of putting in. And your advice and kind of outcome here is a Judgment card. It's Andre 3000 and Erica Badu. I love these cards. This it's like a continuation of this theme of making decision, but these decisions are going to be made. This final decision is because this feels more so in the moment, in the context of now. And the decision made with the Judgment card is in reflection of everything, all the trials and tribulations, all the ups and downs, all the shit and the happiness. This is what is being formed by your final decision of moving towards what the next chapter will be. And these are the mini steps that are happening in between that. But during this month, it seems like there's going to be an opportunity for you to really, do that internal work, like I said. Figure out what makes you feel complete, what makes you feel motivated, and then you'll be able to make a fully informed decision about how to address your surroundings. So, your overall advice here is my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. And there's just a theme. A lot of it is just like other people blocking you from getting to a place. Like you can see here, it's like these two, in the Lovers card here, it's like, there's a decision between two people, but there's also like the idea of being so muddled, being unable to receive, unable to look up because this person is being distracted by these two other people. There's a lack of clarity. It's this idea of, three. It's a lot of that is being present. But I'm going to read to you what it means from this card and then close out your reading. It's getting hot in here. All right. So we're often more resourceful than we think, with abundant support all around us. No matter how big or small, it's empowering to have a circle of like-minded people in our life who are supportive, loving, and active in the world. Whether you have a strong community or you're craving this community, this card has appeared to reconnect you to the power of tribe and your ability to call it in. Friends and family, near or far, your community is what you make of it. Be willing to reach out and welcome others in. The collective wisdom of community inspires and motivates us, while also stretching our comfort zone. Together we can hold each other accountable for becoming our best self, reflect areas we still need to develop, and nurture belief in one another. Community is love, growth, tribe, and family. So it's just really emphasizing the people who you need to move toward, the people who are going to be the fertile ground or garden for you to be able to accept yourself, the people who are actually truly supportive, loving, and active, people who are going to reach out to you and respond to you, the people who are going to love you and receive your love, who are capable of receiving love, the people who are going to show up for you and are willing to accept help from you. Those are the people who who are going to be able to help you move forward. Those are the people who are going to be able to create, and those are the people who are going to be able to get you out your fire and really understand and reflect back to you where you are at in your healing process. So that's your reading. If you like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthistchange.tumblr.com. You know, if this resonates, we can talk it out, we can work it through, we can find guidance, we'll figure it out. And I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my website, and on my Instagram. Cute pictures on my Instagram too of my cat and my outfits. So yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.